Hello everyone, it's Anita again. Welcome back to part 3 of the basics with Magnolia Design Co. Today's video is going to be all about our accessories. Right now you're looking at our self-healing cutting mat. It's 18 by 24. It's great because it's got the grids going up the side and down the bottom. So you got 18 going up and 24 across. I use this a lot when I'm measuring things or if I'm trying to center everything. So this is a really great mat. I actually have 2 of them. I love these. So the next thing I have, this is our small inking mat. Like if you're gonna use it for a small t-shirt and that, you would put this in between and it's sticky. I actually need to get a new one because we moved and my cover came off somehow and now I've got all this extra fuzz on it. But we do have another larger inking mat as well. So I will be ordering those 2 soon, and I will redo and show you exactly the different sizes. But I love this size, especially because I do a lot of smaller projects like the pillows and t-shirts, so I tend to use this one more than anything. Oh, I forgot my shirt placement. Let me go grab that real fast. I'm so sorry guys, I thought I had everything pulled when I got everything together, but I totally forgot I have the placement. Always think you're prepared. Alright, so I have the t-shirt placements. They come like this. You get the purple pen and you get a white pen to make your markings, and then you have different sizes. This is your adult and it'll help center what your center is, so when you put your stencil down you know that it's in the right spot for where you want to ink. And then this is a youth size, and we have a toddler size, and we have the infant size. So these are great guides to help and make sure that your stencils are in the center of your t-shirt so it's not crooked, and that's what I need. That's why I got these, because I can never line anything up right. Alright, and next is our Tacky Towel. One side is terry cloth and the other side is like a microfiber. People do it differently. I tend to dry with my microfiber. If I need to use a stencil and then reuse it, I will right away I will dry it with this side, and then I tend to use the terry cloth side to fuzz it. Some people do it opposite. It's up to you. I mean, I don't think there's a right or wrong way of doing it. I do have I have quite a few of these because I have one that's just for defuzzing my stencils, because I don't want a lot of extra fuzz and stuff on it that will transfer to my stencil. So I use one strictly just for defuzzing everything. And then of course I have other ones that I lay down to for my stencils to dry and stuff like that. But I do love our Tacky Towel. I was so excited when they came out with it. So then we have extra backer sheets because our stencils come on these, and sometimes like my minis. I'll tell you a little secret. When I first joined 2 years ago, oh, see, like this one, I lost the backer sheet to this one, so I took one of these and cut it down to put it back on. But they come in these, and our minis come in a 8.5 by 11 sheet, but we have to cut them down. Well, I didn't want a lot of these all laying all over the place, so I would get these and then I would stick them all back down onto one sheet. So a lot of my older ones of the minis are stuck to a extra backer sheet. Now I just keep them. Like this, and keep the ones that I use a lot all together, and then I have a Ziploc baggie that I keep the rest in, so I don't lose them. But yeah, if for some reason your backer sheet gets wet or it doesn't, or you misplace it somehow, I've done that. We do have the extra backer sheets, and they are. One side is dull and one side is shiny, so you can see this side is the shinier, and then the duller side. So you write back or whatever it is, and then stick your stencil to this and that. So we do carry those. Let's see. I'm kind of doing this in order of how they are in the catalog. But this is our Stencil Cleaner. It looks like a dry erase. If you watch my videos, the last couple of videos before this one, you would see that I used it and how to use it, and that these are great. And I think I'm going to start cutting them either in half or in quarters, because you really don't need this large one, and they start to disintegrate after you use them for a while, kind of like the magic eraser and that. Next is our multi-purpose tool. This is great for when you want to stir your paste up. And then before we got our Paintbrush Squeegees, I would use this tip a lot to paint in, smaller little decals. Like if this was a stencil and I stenciled it and I wanted to color in the leaves on my stencil, then I would just take this, dip it in my paste, and color in all the leaves green, wash it off, and then go back in and do the berries and then pull up my stencil. And then, like I said, this is a great way to stir your paste, especially if you get you find one that has dried out really good. This is a great way to stir them up. I have quite a few of these. Next, of course, is our stir sticks. They come in a pack like this, and then they're just little sticks that you've probably seen us all use in our videos to stir our paste and that. So these are great to have on hand. Our squeegees. This is our small squeegee, and this is our mini squeegee. And then, oh, where'd my angle? Oh. Okay. Oh, everything's on top of it. Ugh. And this is our angled squeegee. And then this is our handled squeegee. These are great for when you're doing a bigger project and you want to get up in the corners. You can like spread your paste and it's got that angle in there, and you can get it up in the corner. if you need to. This is a really great one to have on hand. It's a little bit heavier, so and it fits really good in your hand when you want to either use this side or the longer side. I mean, we have short sides here, just depending on your project and that. So that's a great one. This is our small squeegee. I tend to use this one a lot to spread on a little bit bigger project. It's got the beveled edge as well. And then this is the most common one. This is our small squeegee, or mini squeegee, I mean. And as you can see, it's got the beveled edge there as well. And I tend to take it like this, and this is how I do it, and this is how I bring it down. Or you can turn it around and you can spread it this way as well. And that I tend to, I mean, I've been doing this for 2 years and I know better, and I'm still heavy-handed, so I always have to go back and get the lines out. Our handled squeegee is great for our really big projects, especially if you're using the I think it's 14 by 11 frame and the bigger ones, and you're using just one color, and you could just, it just glides. So this is really great for a lot of our bigger projects. I love this one. Let's see. Oh, we have our Pyro pen. Now this is gotta take it out of the package. Gotta shake it up a little bit, but this is used on wood. It says it works on most woods. It's specially formulated. What you'll do is take it, get it going, and then you will trace your, if you have it on a wood, then you would just trace it and make sure it's really soaked in there, and once you do that and lift it up, you take our heat tool, which is, I was so excited we came out with our heat gun. You take your heat gun and then you would heat it up, and then it would show and look like it's burnt wood. I need to play around with this a lot more. I've only used it once, and I really liked it. So with our wood rounds, we have our wood rounds. I plan on practicing and playing around with it a lot more with those. But this is our new heat gun. This is what we use to dry our inks and paste, and that it's got 2 settings, high and low. It's really great. I have 2 heat guns. I have my old one, and then I have my Magnolia one. I don't have our ink and paste pen packs, but I do have our chalk pens and our permanent ink markers. My white one is actually in my kitchen. I was using a different chalkboard. But these are the colors that you get with the chalk and that. And they're just like any other chalk pens that you might get at the store. You have to prime it and get it in. And then you can just, I use these a lot on windows and that. And they're great to, write on car windows, especially like with graduations and that coming up. These are great to use. And then we have our fabric markers as well. And these are the ones like your t-shirts and that, if you wanted to write something, or if you wanted to use multiple colors in a stencil, you could. Or if you just wanted, like like these flowers, I could go in with the red and just, just use it and just put it down and have that color instead of bringing out my whole paste of ink and that. So these are great for a lot of smaller projects on fabric. Now, I was so excited when we got these in. These are Paintbrush Squeegees, because before what I was doing, we used to have these cut apart. I don't know if we still have these, because I know they're not in our new catalogs, but we used to have these cut aparts that were the gray, and you could cut them to any size that you needed. So when I needed to, like if I was doing a project like that, I want the smaller ones to get in there, and so I would just cut this apart and I would use it that way. But now that we have our Paintbrush Squeegees, I don't have to do that anymore, because these are small enough to be able to, so you have like a rounded half. I don't know how to describe these tips, but this is the tip that you have for this one. And then of course this is like our multi-tool. I use this one a lot, and I like this one too. And then our little pointy one. So you get 5 in a pack, and they're great. I'm so excited that we got these in now. I actually bought 2 packs of these to use. And then let's see, our scissors. We have our scissors to cut apart our stencils. And I actually like these because they have like a like teeth on the scissors, so it grips your stencil so it doesn't move. That's why if you notice I put arrows at the top of my backings. It's because sometimes, you know, with other scissors, the paper will move or the stencil will move, and I never cut straight. I've never been a straight cutter unless I use a cutter, 12 by 12 cutter, to cut them off. But sometimes you can't because you got your longer ones. So these are great. I love how lightweight these scissors are as well. And then we have our sprayer. Our sprayer just came out not too long ago. I was so excited for this. I fill it up with my distilled water, and then I just put the cap back on, and off I go. And it sprays. I don't even think if you could probably see it in the camera pick up, but it sprays a light mist, so it's not a heavy duty mist or puts out tons of water, and that it puts out just the right for when you're putting the water into your paste, or when you spray it to take off your project from your chalkboards and that. You may have seen me use some red ones. These ones were we got last convention. It was in our swag bags, so we get little incentives for when we attend convention or conference. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to go to conference this year, because the last 2 years, of course, have been online, which has been great. But we are going to be they're going to be doing theirs live in North Carolina, and I'll be starting a new chemo, so I don't think I will be able to travel and that. So I'm kind of bummed that I'll get to miss convention. But so that is all of our accessories and what they do. If you have any questions, please reach out to me and let me know, and I will answer them the best I can. I will show you how I store some of my things. I got this jar at Dollar Store, and I just put all my mini squeegees in here, and then I just have this candle holder that I actually need to reorganize, because I always tend to buy extra squeegees. You can never have too many, right? Am I right? And I need to clean them better. So I'll just store these inside here with the ones that I've cut apart. So I know, because sometimes I may just need those and not grab the other ones. And then, oops. And then I have these other ones that I keep all my stir sticks in. These, I need to get another one of these to put my stir sticks in, because this is actually one of my, I always put water in these, as you can see from when I do projects. And it's dirt. It's so dirty. I'm embarrassed to show you guys that, but it is what it is. Sometimes I don't always rinse off these really fast, and then it just hardens, and I don't feel like scrubbing it. So I could probably put it in the dishwasher. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I mean, it does its job. So yeah, I have all these stir sticks. You can never have too many stir sticks, especially when you're doing a lot of projects, and especially on my film days that I try to do a bunch of films all in one day, and then spread them out in when I post them and that. So that's why I tend to have a lot of stir sticks, because I'm always constantly stirring or doing something. And same with my squeegees and that. But yep, that's how it's really how I store them. I need to go to IKEA and get one of those divider thingies and that. I actually need to redo my craft room, because now that we're in this house, I need to really organize everything. Oh, and I want to let you guys know too, on the Pyro pen, I don't know why I just did what, oh there it is. You do get an extra tip with it. So that's what's inside your bag. I have to get more information on this, because this is one product that I tried it and it worked great, but I haven't used it again. So I need to add that to my to-do list. To do is to work more with this product and that. So all right guys, well that is it for this. I hope you guys enjoyed the series and learned a little bit about what Magnolia is and what we do and everything like that. I will drop a link for a sign up if you're new to Magnolia and you would like a Try Me kit. I do have them. I'll put the form in the link or the description. And what you'll get is a circle round, a mini, a stir stick, one of our paste packs, and a mini squeegee. And that, so you can try it. And then of course my information. So if you'd like a Try Me kit, just comment Try Me down below, and I will be more than happy to send you out a Try Me kit in the mail, and I will get that form linked in the description so you can fill it out, and I will have all your information and I can get one sent out to you. All right, well that concludes this series. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something, and happy chalking.